Coming from Taft are George Petty, Jack Trotter, I.L. Robinson, A.F. LeMunyon, Joe Johnson, Bill Johnson, Bob Davis. This group will put on the so-called long-form initiation of the Veterans of Foreign Wars here at the Hall tonight. All these beautiful girls, I'm sure they won't mind me calling them girls, are wives and daughters and sisters of men who served their country overseas. They are the auxiliary of the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Delano Post 2390. Edna Giles, their president's unable to be here tonight, but we have the senior vice president, Eleanor Slitz, the junior vice president, Gertrude McKenna, and the chaplain, Barbara Monroe. The girls are gathered here tonight to initiate a number of new members. They've just completed a membership drive and have gained some 15 new members of the auxiliary for the post. Congratulations, all of you. This is initiation night here at the VFW Hall. We've got a big gang of neophytes out who will be initiated into the Veterans of Foreign Wars, the only large overseas organization representing all veterans who served their nation on foreign soil. There will be some 30 new members initiated tonight after the big goose contest. We had two teams, one headed by Burley Todd and one by Bob Nispel. The losing team had to take care of a goose which grew from a very small one to a very large gander, since everybody that had him fed him well. Goose time tonight finds Bob Nispel on the losing end. This fall, he and his group will have to prepare dinner for the rest of the gang. Burley Todd's winner was done a little bit on the sly side, since it is rumored that Todd financed some of the members who couldn't pay the full $5, and he let them come in for $1 down, and he paid the other $4. So Nispel has hired himself a lawyer, and he plans to look into it. In the meantime, the veterans have got at least 40 or 50 new members, some 30 of whom will be initiated here tonight. Bob, this is our commander, Bob Nispel. I'd like to have you meet Mimo Urias, who came in second in the state marble tournament representing a Delano Post of 2390 of the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Give him a little handshake. Fellas, how about a hand for the second best marble shooter in the whole state? Mimo here won the Southern End Championship when he went over to Shadow Mountain and came out on top. When he went up north to meet the boys from the rest of the state, he accidentally lost a game to the boy who he had beat at Shadow Mountain and thereby lost the state championship. But Mimo, we certainly are proud of you, and I've got a little present here which we'll present to you now. Kenny, how about it? Think you can do anything with that? How about it? Thanks. What do you think of it?
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Company Commander Lieutenant McCarthy, Lieutenant Rickards, Lieutenant Porter of Company K, 185th Infantry, California, K, 185th Infantry, California National Guard. First Sergeant Wallace Waits, Tech Sergeant Joseph Bell, Sergeant John Lewis, and Pilcher, Regular Army Instructor, United States Army. Here you see an attractive guest room looking toward the stall shower. This is a guest room at the Hotel Kern, owned and operated by Mrs. Albert L. Knowles. The rates start from $2 up. The entire hotel is air-conditioned. W Market, fresh meats and vegetables daily, fancy groceries. Grilling establishment. Witten Brothers were established in Delano in 1913. Over 35 years of service to this community. Well, being drilled for the city by Witten Brothers. Well has just been completed and was installed with a Byron Jackson pump. Here you see the practical effects of the water coming into the fields for irrigation, just one of the many wells drilled by the Witten brothers in the past 35 years. The Rotary Club of Delano meeting in the Hotel Kern banquet room. Mr. Merle Thomas is president of the Rotary Club of Delano. Sheehan's Shell Station roadside service. The Potts Motor Company, Lincoln and Mercury dealer. This is the new 1949 Lincoln and Mercury. And his sales and service staff. Delano Building Materials Company. And all building materials for your complete building needs. Roofing material. A new 1949 Hudson Brougham at the Adams Motor Company. 1949 Hudson sedan. Mr. Charles Tidmore, service manager of the parts department, serving your Hudson with genuine approved Hudson parts. Motor equipment being inspected for accuracy by the sales manager of the Hudson Adams Motor Company. The repair department of the Adams Motor Company. The valve surfacing equipment, the drill press, the honing equipment, and the lathe. Where's it lathe? Adams Motor Company, Hudson Sales and Service Agency.